Hi guys. So I just dropped Maggie off at work. Well, at her boss's house, and then her boss is giving her a ride to work to New Jersey. So I couldn't do pig hunting in New Jersey this morning. But I did stop at a couple of Targets, and to be honest with you, I keep getting like reassured about like the negativity. I'm so sorry. Like, I'm extremely observant, and I'll be looking at you when you think no one's looking at you. I'm weird like that. At night when you're alone at home, I'm like, oh. No, not like that. But yeah, I like to be aware of what's going around me, I guess. And when I started back up with like actual peg hunting, when did I start doing this? About 2 months ago, I started like actively peg hunting to find more stuff, for the Hot Wheels for Ukraine auction. Something I've been doing since the beginning of the war in Ukraine, when Russia started invading Ukraine. So you guys know by now how horrific it is. So, personally, I've been taking it easy with, collecting, because I've had a whole bunch of realizations and things, and over the past like 4 years, I've been, exploring minimalism stuff and just getting rid of clutter, getting rid of unnecessary things. Try to enjoy life, try to replace things with experiences, and so far so good. But so I haven't been peg hunting. Like, if I really want something, I'll just go out and buy it. There's no need for all the stressful BS that I'm about to talk to you about. So I don't even know which channel I'm gonna post this on. Maybe just for the, I don't know, who cares? If you're seeing this, you're seeing this. So yeah, what I'm trying to get at is, when I got back to it, I was hoping that, because it's been a long time. Like, I've gone to stores, but not intentionally. Whenever I'm buying something or grocery shopping, stuff that all hunters use as excuses, to joke about, like, oh, I just went to get some milk, and look, I found 5 super treasure hunts, which has happened to me before, once. They were the K&N Corvettes, man. Found a lot of those in one store in one morning. But anyway, yeah, it was fun, man. Honestly, I'm gonna expand on this topic and do like a whole proper video. I just kind of wanted to talk about it because it just happened, man. Like, so yeah, so I got back to the peg hunting, and okay, hold on. Don't merge in 5th gear. You take away all your power. So I'm good now. So anyway, yeah, so dude, like, I'm not angry. I just know that, like, I was hoping maybe it changed or died down or got quieter. And what I'm seeing now is it got worse, man. Like, alright, when I'm talking about, types of hunters or whatever, I'm not talking about everyone. I'm not talking about all Hot Wheels collectors, so cool your jets. A lot of people like to, for some reason, be assholes and be like, oh, Nas is talking shit. No, I'm telling you my experience, so calm down. So anyway, oh god. So yeah, so I'm looking at the local collectors, I'm looking at YouTube and stuff, and I'm looking at all that. And what happened today was another one of those things. I'm driving home from dropping Maggie off, and I went to Target, I went to Walmart, and what I'm noticing is there's local collectors, and obviously there's nothing wrong with this. It's just, if that's all you have to expect from it, it's a bummer, man. So yeah, I was reminded why I don't really want to peg hunt anymore. I still will. I'm still getting stuff for Ukraine. I'm still gonna peg hunt because I like Hot Wheels. Doesn't mean I'm gonna buy them all. But let me get to the point. Let's roll another joint and turn the radio loud. I'm too proud. No copyright because I fucked it up. So what's happening is, like, these guys they're all friends, which is fucking awesome. I support this, especially in like real life. And guys, if you're watching this, you know who you are. All the local hunters here in Northeast Philly. I got nothing but love for you guys. I talk to a bunch of you all the time at flea markets, whatever, at inside stores when we run into each other. But here's why I don't really want to like pig hunt, because every time I go to these particular stores, you know, these guys split up. So one will go to Walmart, one will go to this Target, another guy will go to another Target, and they kind of coordinate, and which is awesome. I've done that with friends before. Again, I'm not judging. I'm just saying that for like a casual hunter or anyone, you can't really get to anything on time because it's picked up, you know? And I don't know what motives anyone has. I don't know who's a scalper, who's a reseller, who's just a collector, who's all of the above. There's all the colors of the rainbow in the spectrum of collectors. Most are resellers. So swallow that. That's how it is. Chill. People resell stuff. Collectors resell stuff. That's how it works. So anyway, there's a difference between scalpers and resellers. You know, scalpers and resellers, that whole thing, I've been making videos about that topic for quite a few years, actually. I've lost a whole bunch of friends because they really didn't like that I was pointing that out. And, you know, at certain points they started calling me a scalper and reseller. And I'm like, how? Fucking how? You're a fucking idiot. But anyway, people are fucking dumb, man. So anyway, back to the locals. So, yeah, it's kind of like they make it really hard for you to fucking, you know, get anything. Like, I know when to go and get stuff, you know, like they talk to the restock people, I talk to the restock people. I know I've talked to the restock people too, and I know that there's at least one of them that admitted to me that there's a dude that gives them money to text them when stuff comes in, and that's how that works, you know, a little extra money on the side. And at that point, you know, when it gets to that level, that's very scumbaggy, man. And at that point, I don't give a shit if you're a reseller or if you're a scalper or if you're a collector. If you're fucking giving a bribe to a person who restocks and works at Target or Walmart, you're both scumbags. That, you know, that's really fucked up, dude. You're just taking shit away from everyone else. Like, luck of the draw is great. Everyone should have an opportunity if they wake up early, get to the pegs on time, or they go in at a random time and just stumble upon a random restock at like noon. That's beautiful, man. That's the whole point. You know, but like, if these guys come in and they buy the freaking things before they even make it to the shelf, you're preventing all of those experiences. You're preventing those freaking positive, good experiences that a kid might have, or a new collector, or an old collector. It doesn't matter. Like, that's the whole point of treasure hunts, super treasure hunts, is you come in, you look through stuff, and oh, you found it. You know, those days are gone. They'll probably return, to be honest with you. You know, everything goes in waves of popularity, and, you know, Hot Wheels has gone through those waves of popularity over and over and over. If you're an OG collector, you know that's how it works. You know, like, I've been collecting my whole life. I've seen Hot Wheels be super popular, crazy expensive, then I've seen them be worthless. You know, or like a certain age doesn't care, you know? You know what I mean? So, you know, it's just, it just leaves a bad taste in your mouth, man. So yeah, a lot of you know this, a lot of you, you know, we've talked about this many times, you know, so it's nuts. Well, same thing goes on YouTube, you know, and again, I'm not angry angry. I'm not, talking shit about anyone. I'm just telling you my experience, my observation of behaviors. Which is why I make a lot of funny videos where I kind of satirize or kind of, poke fun of the, collectors. Like, my Y'all's character? Yeah, that's a YouTuber who's not fucking me. That's a YouTuber. The reason why he's called Y'all's is because Y'all's is someone I created that's a mashup of all of those YouTuber collectors who are like, I'm a true collector, I'm just, I love Hot Wheels, I love cars. And then they're like, check out my eBay shop. I'm having a whatnot sale. Nothing wrong with that. But my problem is, pay attention, kids. My problem is people that lie. People that tell you things the way they are or who they are, and then they do the opposite. I've used this example before. When someone says super for super, bro, it's just Hot Wheels. Yeah, sure, in the beginning, when you're a nobody and you're a collector on YouTube, yeah, sure, that's what you say. But when you fucking get up there, and someone's like, hey man, yeah, let's do super for super. Why don't you give me that 510, super treasure hunt, and I'll give you, I don't know, one of those $20 supers. You know what I mean? At that point, they're like, oh, no. You're like, well, bro, So yeah, that's an example. People just do shit like that. And, like the gatekeepers on YouTube, they start to freaking tell you how to collect, what to collect, who to talk to, or, like, whatever, man. Enough is enough, man. I'm very much sick of, like, those types of YouTubers and people that are just, locking down the industry not in a good way. A very selfish, personal way. Egotistical, I can even say. So it kind of sucks, bro. It sucks, bro. So yeah, the reason why I wanted to, like, talk about this while I'm driving home is, because it just chaps my ass. Like, all the local hunters, I'm not, talking, whoever, you guys know, I see you, I say hi. But, like, sometimes when you don't know I'm watching, I watch you freaking speed walk. I watch you freaking go through things. I watch you talk to the guy by the cart. I see all this shit. And there's people that when I talk to them, they're like super nice. And they're like, yeah, I'm a collector. I'm doing this for my kid, my nephew, my uncle, my whatever, daughter, sister, mother, grandma. And they collect this and this. And I'm like, so you're just out here every day collecting for your grandma? You're full of shit, aren't you? So yeah, like, I don't know why. It's just dirty. It's just tainted. The waters are tainted, guys. So, yeah, that's why I'm kind of like focusing on my collection, man. If I collect, that's all I collect. I don't give a shit about name brand. I don't give a shit about how hyped up something is. If it's not something I want, I'm not gonna care. I'm not gonna go get it. I'm not gonna look for it. It's that simple. I'm just so tired of people just being grabby motherfuckers. Just everything that's there, it just goes into their freaking basket. They take it all. Like, I don't want any of it. I'm not saying this that I'm like fear of missing out. I'm not saying this that I want any of that shit. I don't. I really don't. I don't give a shit. I collect Fast and the Furious, Mustangs, and DeLoreans, and customs by people in the community, in the Diecast community, by beautiful, amazing artists. Those are the things I collect. I don't care if it's hyped. I don't care if it's a GTR. I don't give a shit if it's a Datsun 5. Well, I like Datsun 510s. I give a shit about Datsun 510. But, PKs. So, but like, I'm just gonna go and look for it. If anything, I'll ask the U-boat person. I'm like, hey, did anything come in? If they say no, no. But, yeah, no bribing, man. Don't freaking jog to the freaking thing. Don't push each other away from the, while you're hunting. Like, crowding the pegs, not letting anyone else walk up to it. Like, if you're done, back the fuck away, man. It's not gonna magically appear after you checked it once. It's not gonna magically appear. Stop coming back to the peg every 2 minutes. You checked it already. There's no super. Fuck off! I'm sure a lot of you know exactly what I mean by that, and you know exactly that feeling. Just like, why are you back? Why are you flipping shit? Like, it's not gonna appear. You're a dumbass. So yeah, I've done a bunch of this stuff before, you know, like, and that's the thing. I realized what's happened. I understand that that's fucked up. I looked at myself and I changed myself for myself, because I don't want to be one of those guys or women. So yeah, this is gonna take a while. So anyway, and that goes now. Let's go from the collector, scalper, resellers, or whatever the heck they are, and let's move on to the people that work there, people that get the bribes, because that's fucked up, dude. So, restock boys, people that you see all the time whenever Hot Wheels are being restocked. It's that same guy, that same girl. They work the toys, they work the Hot Wheels. So today, I woke up to these people. I think I mentioned it right before. So anyway, so I walk up, and I'm like, hey, you know, they're next to the U-boat, and I'm like, hey, you guys got any more Hot Wheels? And she's like, oh, no, whatever's up there, we don't have any more. And I'm looking at the U-boat, and I'm seeing the checkered boxes. I see the small box for premiums, and a possible mainline box. I kind of looked at the box, I looked at her, I'm like, really? And yeah, she's like, yeah. So I walk away, then I come back, right? I just made a circle to check, as you do, as I do. You gotta come back when they don't expect it and see what's going on. So yeah. And yeah, so the little box is gone. And guess who's in the Hot Wheels aisle? The lady. And the other guy, her coworker, is right at it. He sees me walking. I pretend I'm not looking at him. And I see him whisper to her, fucking turn, you fuck. I see him whisper to her in the aisle. He's like, hold up. I assume he's saying, oh shit, it's, you know, the dude. Poor squirrel. You know, he's like, oh, that guy's coming back. So I go over there, I turn, I look at, okay, come on. I'm sorry guys, hold on. Like way too many young mothers at Target in the morning. Alright, let's go check this one after I was here earlier. So, what was I saying? Fuck. These guys threw me off kilter, bro. Oh yeah, so the chick, right? So, I'm at one of my Targets. The chick, I turn into the aisle, there's no one there. But there is the packaging from the box. And I look over at the guy, I'm like, hey man, what's going on? He just kind of like looked down, you know, like I caught him. Just kind of, you know, I'm like, all right. I'm like, you guys are doing some weird shit over here. And then like he slowly like got out of my sight, off, you know, from where I was. I was like, fuck yo. So yeah, they're either trying to get that shit for themselves, or they had someone coming, so they had to put it away for them so they can make money. Money. Let's go see that there's nothing here. Alright, let's do some expert filmmaking here. Look at that 45-degree shot, which gives you an unsettling feeling, which the reality does as well. I'm back. There was nothing at that Target. Yeah, this is kind of like my walking and talking, man, except I'm driving and shifting. So, also, dude, side note, I took my car to a mechanic. I needed suspension, you know, in the rear. Wait. Anyway, so, that was an anal sex joke. Okay. So yeah, when you go to a mechanic, make sure you go to like normal mechanics that don't smoke cigarettes, like a chainsaw. Dude, my car, I have my car now for over a week back from the mechanic. whatever they were doing, working on in here, it just reeks, dude. It just smells like a fucking wet ashtray in here. Like, bro, you're working on someone's car. Throw the fucking cigarette out. Why do you have to be like, I am working on car. Look, I am a man. I smoke. I am a very badass man. Yeah, you're gonna fucking die like a badass man. Fuck. And my car's still gonna stink like your fucking cigarette after you're fucking dead. So what the fuck, dude? So yeah. There you go. Not really mad, just, it grinds the gears, man. It's just non-stop stupidity and greed and all this bullshit that I'm witnessing. You're all witnessing this. I'm not saying I'm the only one experiencing bullshit in life. This is life. Life is full of bullshit. That's why we appreciate the good things, because after we get served 90% bullshit, the 10% of the goodness, the beauty, and all that, it's just so much more stronger. When you're surrounded by darkness, all you see is the light. Alright, so why don't we wrap this up? I just went to shop right across the way from the Target here. They also have Hot Wheels. And they also have my favorite. I highly recommend this. Not sponsored. I wish I was sponsored by these people, because with tax this runs up to about $4 and something, like a premium Hot Wheel. But it's cola flavor with all these mushrooms in it. Reishi, chaga, turkey tail. And it's good for you. Every time I drink this, I just feel amazing for like a couple hours. And then I forget that I had it. And then, some bullshit happens. Very burpy, too. Hi, you're watching Nostalgic. Anyway, so yeah, man, just wanted to share with you that, it's just fucked up, man. I'm just tired of this. Like, I love Hot Wheels. I love Diecast. I love cars. I love collecting. I used to love peg hunting. Now it's just, I don't know, it just doesn't, I'm not giving up, fellas. I'm still gonna come in here and get whatever the fuck I want to get. And, it's just so weird watching, like, grown-ass old dudes fucking shake over Hot Wheels and, like, speed walk and shit and acting all shady and lying to you. Like, I don't know, dude. I don't know. But yeah. Cool, man. Alright, so. But yeah, the employees, guys, you gotta remember. Target, Walmart, like, that job is, it's a rotisserie. People don't keep those jobs for long. So, that's the one good thing about that. It's usually, teenagers or retired folks, that just need like a little side job, which is great. But yeah, so actually I wanted to talk about that when I started peg hunting again 2 months ago, on a daily, not daily, I'm sorry, with intent to go. Fucking daily, no, never again. Yeah, unless there's a reason to do it, not just to go find Hot Wheels. So, yeah, man. So yeah, they're switching up, So, you might have your deal with someone, and then they'll lose that job, and then it doesn't matter because it's a new person. And sometimes it's kind of cool because you see a new person, you're like, hey, they haven't been tainted by all this. You're like, hey, man, you guys got any Hot Wheels? They're like, oh yeah, let me check, or they'll go in the back and check for you. There's no like weird animosity or like that weird look they give you. Like sometimes people just had enough of people asking about Hot Wheels, so like they'll get snarky with you, where you're like, hey, good morning, you guys got any Hot Wheels? No, just what we have on the pegs. I'm like, okay, dude, calm down, man. Who hurt you? It wasn't me. I didn't hurt you. I didn't give you shit. Take that shit out on someone else, So yeah. Anyway, it's just sad. let's see. So, I think that's it. I'm gonna call it a thing and wrap this up. Just let me sum this up, man, because it's been a long talk. Just take it easy, guys. Go peg hunt when you can peg hunt. It really doesn't matter if you're there in the morning. Sometimes it matters, but from personal experience of going to Targets and Walmarts and other stores, peg hunting, all these things there, it's random. It's, maybe in the morning it might work out if they got, a delivery either that morning or the night before. But usually when I find supers or whatever, or restocks, it's usually not opening. It's, in the morning. I'm not going to give away the hours. It could be 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Maybe not after 8. So yeah, it doesn't matter. Like, here's the thing. If you want to find out when they're restocking, just, try to go to Target or Walmart every day for 2 weeks. That'll give you a baseline of how things are working. Not necessarily, I'm not saying you're going to find Hot Wheels or restocks of them. What I'm saying is you'll know when they're getting trucks. You'll know when they're getting shipments. And in those 2 weeks, you'll kind of get a feel for it. Then you can plan it out to where you can go there when you know they're getting the shipments. It's very simple. Another thing, don't be annoying to the people that work there. Don't constantly do shit. Please don't try to bribe them. It's just fucked up because you're turning them into a criminal, and you're turning them, and if they're religious, you're turning them into a sinner. You're responsible for a lot of shit when you start doing shady shit. And a lot of people don't realize that it's shady, and they get dragged down with it. And when good people watch those people turn shady as well, it just, everything turns toxic, everything turns negative. How's it fun? It's collecting, it's Hot Wheels. I understand that Mattel now is focusing on adult collectors, which just means they're going to be offering a lot more higher quality, more expensive stuff online. So you are going to get Hot Wheels also, main lines and all that, but I don't know. Wow, that's a lot of trucks. We're going to be here forever. Yeah. Sorry guys, I just wanted to talk. That's why I'm kind of all over the place. I never really prepare to talk about this stuff. So sometimes I'll say things in a weird way, or like I need to say it again to kind of make myself clear. For some reason, people love to misunderstand and put shit in my mouth. Stop putting shit in my mouth! It's disgusting. Alright, I'm gonna go around all these cars. So yeah. Hey, thanks for watching, by the way, guys. I'm just venting, bro. I don't know when this is gonna come out, because I don't really want to put stuff out like this before the auctions. Don't want to get misunderstood. The name of today's episode, Misunderstood. Oh god. Alright, so yeah, that's it. It was really awesome, man, to find a bunch of stuff when I started collecting again for the auction, Hot Wheels for Ukraine. So that's what kind of sparked me up, because that one day Maggie and I went out and we found that Skyline, Team Transport, and I was just like, there's no way I would ever have found this if I was actually going out to hunt for it. So it's those random times where you just go in like, oh, let's go check out the Hot Wheels section, and stuff's just there. That's the best. Like, that's the feeling, man. That's the feeling of collecting. I'm sorry, I know I'm summing it up already, but like, whatever, you guys know. Don't believe me when I say I'm almost done, because we still have like an hour of me talking. And you're like, I thought you were fucking done, Nas. Shut the fuck up! Okay, you can just turn it off now. But yeah, I like to make these videos for my friends and followers that watch my YouTube channel, for the nostalgic community. people that collect toys, Hot Wheels, people that are artists, people that are customizers. That's the nostalgic community. I love you guys. I appreciate all of you. You're amazing. Those of you that watch, I get like on a regular, as far as when I look at my analytics, on a regular, I have a solid like 500 of you that watch pretty much everything and comment and do all sorts of awesome stuff. Go to my Instagram, and a lot of you I've made friends with, which is a blessing in itself. So yeah, I really appreciate that. And that's the point, you guys. That's what I'm trying to like preach. That's what I've always been trying to preach on my channel. It's, you're collecting. The community is for collectors. Like, what happened to that inside, you know, like, I'm trying to articulate this in a proper way. Okay, so when I started making videos of flea market stuff, this is over 10 years ago, way more than maybe 20 years ago. That's what it was. All of the YouTubers that were on YouTube, they were just collectors. They saw one collector, you know, show their thing or how they hunt, and they're like, I'm gonna do that too. So they started doing stuff on YouTube as well. But like, we would either run into each other, we would talk about the actual things we're collecting, we would talk about the toy, like Ninja Turtles, for example, you know, like, oh look, you know, like, I just found Leo, you know, the original figure, or hey guys, I found Motu, you know, I went to the flea market, I found Dino Riders, T-Rex, you know, for $10, you know, it goes for 200 or whatever. But no one would necessarily, get out of here, squirrel, no one would necessarily talk about the stupid value. No one would talk about how much it's worth. Maybe they would, only to say like, dude, I found this for 20, they're selling it on eBay for like, you know, 500. I got so lucky, you know, like, they're happy about that. Not because they're like, cha-ching, I got it for 20, it's worth 500, I got 500 bucks, bitch. Like, that's what it's turned into, guys. I'm not at all saying that it's wrong. I'm just saying I miss the good old days where it was collectors collecting, talking about their collections, maybe going out to collect together. And when they do find stuff, they don't fucking nudge each other, push each other, or fucking try to squeeze in there quicker than whatever. I've watched so many people go from the normal calm person to that fucking weird reaching over things, pushing people over, think that they're entitled because they've been collecting for a while. No, you're not entitled to shit. So yeah, that's what I'm talking about, man. Guys, I will make more videos talking about this. I'm just kind of letting it all out. Yeah, it's just, that's what I miss. Now it's just competition. Now it's just who got everything. It's bragging rights. It's what do I got? Look at this, look at that. Like, chill out with all of that. You forgot the point of what you're doing, which is collecting, which is getting things that you like, things that make you happy, things that bring you nostalgia, memories. You know, you watched Saturday morning cartoons, now you want Darkwing Duck, you know, figure or something. You know, that's what it's all about. Oh God. All right, hold on. Okay guys, so seriously, yeah, definitely gonna make more videos on these topics because I like talking about it. I'm very observant. I don't point anyone in particular out ever. I don't like blame one guy for something, or I don't show these guys on video. I don't say their names, never have, never will. So yeah, you know, that's the thing. There's a lot of this stuff, you know, that I've done myself. So I'm not, like I said, I'm not judging people. I'm not saying that it's wrong per se to be like that, you know, like what I just said, like pushy, grabby, you know, your face goes from like excited because you found something. Like, I'm getting nostalgia about looking and shopping for nostalgia back in the day. Like, how fucked up is that? But yeah, like, you know, I started with YouTube when I was watching the Game Chasers, when I was watching Bare Metal HW, you know, all sorts of things like that no longer even put out content. Like Bare Metal HW stopped years ago. I loved that dude. I loved his videos. You know, all that stuff. There were like a couple of people that made peg hunting videos, and that was awesome. I started doing it because I was peg hunting anyway, and I'm like, you know what, I'm just gonna keep filming this because I'm out here. When I got my Hot Wheels desires, strong desires back to collect like crazy. And yeah, man, that's the whole thing. It ain't what she used to be, and that changes every year. And yeah, so I'm gonna wrap this up. I will talk about this more. I'm gonna think about this more. Just wanted to say all that stuff, put it out there. And you know, I really don't care how you collect, what you do. I don't care if you're a scalper. I don't care if you're a reseller. I don't care. It doesn't matter. Good for you. Make that money, dude. Make it. It's cool. Good for you. No judging. But don't lie about it. Don't just be like, oh, I'm a hardcore collector, and then you're scalping things. You know, not cool. So stuff like that, man, it just, you know, and all the YouTubers that are making videos, not all the YouTubers, but a lot of them, it went from someone hunting for things they really want to find, and people watching like their reaction of opening something or finding something amazing. They had an amazingly genuine reaction, kind of like I did as well, because I found the super that I wanted to find for my collection. I don't give a shit it's worth $300 or 20 bucks. That's the one I wanted to find. I found it myself. I have it. Not for sale. Nothing wrong with selling your collection later when you're in trouble or you need something, but don't fucking say, I'll never sell this collection. It's forever. It's all mine. No. You can have a forever collection, but if you, God forbid, get a terminal illness or you don't have enough money to pay for some kind of bills or for food, you need to sell that shit. None of that shit matters. What matters is your life, your health, your family, your life, your wife, all that. That's what you should really focus on, bro. Not fucking, trying to make 20 bucks off of a Hot Wheel that, you found and you're excited because you're gonna make money. I don't know, man. It's just so much, So yeah, I love the Diecast, people from the Diecast community and my nostalgic community here. You guys are amazing. You're making everything amazing. Thank you guys so much. Most of you understand exactly what I'm talking about. Most of you try to minimize. I've been very honored to see like some people, when I was doing my don't hunt for Hot Wheels for like a week or 2 weeks or something challenge, some people took the challenge. It was hard. The reason why I did that, not to make fun of anyone or not to do anything. I did that for those people that try. Maybe they'll learn something about themselves. Maybe they'll understand that, they're, heavily addicted. Maybe they're like, oh shit, all I do is go to stores when I'm not at work. Or whatever. Or holy shit, during these 2 weeks, I looked at my collection and I realized that I have 50,000 Hot Wheels. Why? I don't even know what I have. I have multiples of things because I forgot I bought them already. That's how it is. That's how it was with me. I'm not judging you. That's how it is. A collection, it's a thing. We're addicts, right? And that's what I'm saying, man. I didn't want to be an addict. I want to have a life, and I also have interests. I collect things. I do things. Those are a part of my life. My life's not, I'm not defined as a Hot Wheels collector. If you're cool with that and that's your definition in life, you're a Hot Wheels collector, you're a Hot Wheels guy, you're a toy guy, you're a vinyl record guy, you're a, Power Rangers guy, that's awesome. But be happy with that. Be happy with what you're doing. Be happy with that collection. Know what's in your collection. I liked what I had, what I looked at. I definitely did not appreciate the fact that I had bins and boxes in the basement, bins and boxes in my closets of things. Why? Investment? Sure. If you're doing things for investment, badass. I watch a couple of YouTubers. Again, I'm not going to say their name, but not that they're doing anything wrong, but I love when people are like, okay, guys, let's like look at these things, how the trends are going. Is the value going to go up? Then, you know, I'll resell this stuff when it's at peak. Dude, that's awesome. You're doing exactly what you're saying you're doing, and you're showing people how you do it, and you show them that it's worth doing. You show them your actual results. So you probably know who you are. There's a couple of YouTubers that do that. But then, you know, you watch like guys like, yo, check out fam, yo, you know, they go into, you know, a store looking at the different things of how, oh, look, and then they're asking their viewers, what do you want? What's popular? What's you know, like, do your own damn research, dude. So, you know, they go out, buy everything, ask people what they want, what's hyped. They buy that shit, and then they have whatnot sale. Then they have eBay sales. You know, that's... And you're saying I'm a collector. You know, it's cool, you might be, but that's not why you're doing your YouTube. Be upfront with it. Be like, hey guys, we're doing this and this and this. Then if you're a collector on the side, then tell them, hey, you want to check out I collect too, but you know, I'm a reseller. You know, dude, be upfront. Stop lying to people. And we're still going to talk about gatekeepers, because that's a very, very harsh topic. It's people telling you what to collect, how to collect. They tell you what's cool, what's not cool. Why? Who are you? Who are you to freaking tell people what they should collect or shouldn't collect, or how they should collect, or, you know, whatever. Those are your beliefs. Why don't you just tell people, I don't collect that because, and that's it. Stop gatekeeping the collection. Stop gatekeeping the hobby. Not freaking cool, dude. So anyway, I think that's it, guys. I've said a whole bunch of stuff. I don't want to keep repeating it. This time I'm really gonna go. Thank you for watching. My name's Nas. You're watching Nostalgic, and I'll see you soon. Peace, love, and unity, guys. Love your hobby. Collect what you like. Help each other. Make friendships. Then get something done together. Or open a store and resell shit. Figure it out. Stop lying. Peace and love. I'm done. Nas out. Ah!